am very happy. Are you happy in your relationship?
Yes, this relationship is a happy place for me. It's like...
I love that you use the word happy place.
No, but seriously, it's like, for me, it's one of them things where I found where I can... Seeing her happy actually makes me really happy.
As well, and I am very happy. Are you happy in your relationship? Yes, this relationship is a happy place for me. It's like, I love that you use the word happy place. No, but seriously, it's like, for me, it's one of them things where I found where I can seeing her happy actually makes me really happy. So I'm very grateful. I thank God about her letting God's talented. Y'all, it looks like Jennifer Hudson just flipped the script on comment. And trust me, you won't believe what we're down. Stick around because I'm talking about these shockwaves and whispers of a new boot to Hudson's EGOT-level clapback, all leading to one jaw-dropping bombshell. We're talking hidden receipts, unexpected reactions, and consequences so real they could change the game for both of them. Common went public, calling Jin one of my greatest blessings and equally yoked. But what if that warm praise was hiding something deeper? Hudson's happy place. According to her, it's cause with that man of mine. But is that light shining only one way? And I am telling you, they hood coming live from the happy place, always bringing up guests that you can't replace. And this next one is special because, just like me, he's from the south side of the Shot City. He makes music and movies, and rumor has it that there's a new man in Jine's life, and Comment just found out the hard way. Or maybe he doesn't even know yet. I'll break down how it's hit him with a ton of bricks and yet kept the world talking. But trust me, every time I tell you how this all went down, baby, 'cause the world saw the receipts. And it's not just your typical celeb drama. It's about pride, power plays, and a love story turned showdown. But first, how did we get here? So everybody knows this didn't just blow up out of the nowhere. The cracks were shown way before anybody said a word. Common and J. Hud's passed cross years ago before the romance. Both Chicago natives, both award-stacked, and both all legends in their lanes. They've been spotted at charity events, music gigs, and in 2024, they even starred together in the sci-fi thriller Breathe. The film wasn't just a payday. It was the kind of set where chemistry was hard to hide. But in the early 2023, the paparazzi were catching them in Philly, Chicago, and Malibu. Inner photos started popping up, and TMZ was running just friends headlines. Oh, both of them playing coy in interviews and things like that. But the internet wasn't buying it. Fast forward to July 2024. Comments on the Mama I Made It podcast just a-glowing. Around that 20-minute mark, he calls his relationship with Jen one of his greatest blessings and most important things in life. He goes on about partnership, alignment, and how they're equally yoked. Now, speaking of EGOTs from the South Side, Jennifer Hudson, your girlfriend, how special is that relationship to you? I mean, that relationship is one of the greatest blessings and most important things in my life, in my whole journey in life. The friendship, the partnership, the life partnership, just the connection to have somebody who's as talented and just soulful and like gifted and can do all these different things and is one of the greatest vocalists of all time and just pure artist, man. Like she's a special artist. But then to have someone who, most importantly, when it comes to relationship, it's like equal yoke. Y'all can. On paper, it was romantic, but fans caught something in the tone. It felt like Karma was making a relationship about him. It wasn't just, we're in love. It was, look at how much I grew to deserve her. And the subtle flex didn't go unnoticed. Well, Jen herself stayed quieter, more focused on her talk show and music. Sure, she dropped little gems here and there, calling him that man of mine at the Martha's Vineyard African American Film Festival, but she didn't go into no deep, gushy monologues. I'm very grateful. I thank God each and every day, and I'm just letting God guide this relationship. 'Cause God is in it, right? God is in it. That's right. Listen, okay, this is the happy place, and we can see the one you say on it. I'll vote with that. Speak on it. Speak on it. But here at the happy place, we like to respect people's privacy. So I'm not going to ask you too many more questions about that. But everybody want to know. So I had to. Miss Hust had to get into that thing. We keep it private, but I want to acknowledge how wonderful she is, how great she is, so that's good. I feel that same way about my partner. I mean, he came on the show once or twice, but behind the scenes, word was that she wasn't a fan of how much of their romance was being used for common public image, and Jin wanted more privacy, less performance when it came to their love life. So, y'all remember how I told you that one night would change everything? Yes, well, this is it. It was right after the Grammy hype had cooled down, and Common hit up an exclusive post-awards party in LA at Delilah's. Cameras weren't rolling inside, but trust me, industry folks in there can't keep a secret if their life depended on it. Rumors going around are that Common was getting cozy with a tall model-type woman in a corner booth. Definitely wasn't Jennifer Hudson. They weren't hiding, though, either. He had his arm around her most of the night, laughing, whispering in her ear, looking real comfortable. But here's where it stings. Jen allegedly wasn't told by Comment. Instead, she saw the same whispers we all did. Y'all, Jennifer. And they're like, Common was supposed to love me, because it wasn't just about a man being seen with someone else. For Jennifer Hudson, who's kept her dating life private since her split from WWE star David Otunga, this was a public humiliation. And in Hollywood, image is currency. She's an ego winner hosting her own talk show, which means her name carries weight with the advertisers, producers, and sponsors. So having your boyfriend linked to some models and gossip headlines, that's not just personal, it's business. So at this point, Jin's already iced him out in private, shaded him in public, and had half the industry talking patterns. But then she took it a step further and said this time it wasn't just words. Now, before we jump into this, there's no true solid proof, but that knows how the game works. Common didn't just address it directly. Behind the scenes, both camps were doing damage controlling. Jennifer's team allegedly pushed the narrative that she was laser-focused on her work and family, and that her personal life is not up for discussion. Bing's Common's rep allegedly revealed that they remain good friends, and that recent headlines don't reflect the reality of their relationship. So, from a PR standpoint, Jine's revenge optics place check on every box. No direct mudslinging, keeps her public image clean, silent dominance, letting fans connect the dots instead of spelling it out. But it's the opposite of Comet's approach, which was leaning on defensive and dismissive. And, in court of public opinion, the one who looks unbothered usually wins. But here's the thing, nobody really knows if Combe and Jen officially broke up. No joint statement, no "we're done" confirmation, which means every public sighting, every IG post, every interview clip is now a puzzle piece that fans are desperate to put together. And y'all, just when we seemed like it was fading out, a blind item dropped that could blow this whole story wide open. Linking comments. New boot is someone from Jennifer Stone's inner circle. Yes, y'all, if that's true, this isn't just messy, it's portrayal at a high level. Since the blind item dropped, Comment's been MIA from the social media. No new interviews, no public sightings. For a man who's usually comfortable in front of cameras, the sudden quiet is noticeable and suspicious. But here's the part that's most important that nobody's talking about. PR insiders say brands tied to Common are monitoring the situation, especially with Jennifer being one of the most bankable daytime TV hosts right now. It's one thing to be caught up in a romance drama, but it's another thing when the person you're clashing with controls major network airtime and has Oprah's phone number. But right now, the relationship status is a mystery. But the narrative that's already being written by the fans. Jin is being seen as the wronged, classy queen playing chess, while Common is being painted as the charming but predictable guy who lets history repeat itself. They call on Common. So now the question is, did Common just fumble the most high-profile relationship of his career over someone connected to Jennifer's own show? Or is all this just a storm in a teacup blown up by internet slew? But either way, the story isn't done, and you can bet the next public move, whether it's a red carpet appearance, a surprise duet, or another shady Instagram post, will tell us exactly where they stand. But let me know what you think in the comments.